And welcome to part 2. I fucked up.
Done messed up, man.
I fucked up. So, the second half of the first recording didn't get caught on video.
No, it didn't.
So you will have. I don't know if you made it this far, but you will because we're gonna upload separate clips. But yeah.
So you'll get like the first 12 minutes of the first topic.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Sorry.
You'll be forced to be staring at a still picture of us while hearing the audio, which is fine.
I'll put the logo in the background. So
yeah.
Don't worry. I've got it covered.
Maybe we can animate.
We can animate someone that's here.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Just make our heads flapping like South Park.
I can do that. I'll cut our faces out.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah,
just do that for like another 20 minutes and it's fine.
Just floating around the screen.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's a learning process. I make websites. I don't. This isn't my profession.
Yeah, I just edit the videos. I don't actually record them.
Yeah, we don't have an engineer. We need an engineer.
Soon. We'll hire one soon.
Yeah, sure.
Crowdfund that.
I don't know what Andrew does.
Read the newspaper, that's all he does. God dang it.
At least do your nails next time, man. Get a manicure and a pedicure.
Carpeting. That's what it says. What the hell are you reading, man?
I don't know, but it doesn't. Couldn't even bother to put shoes on today.
Yeah, mate. And he needs to put some E45 on those hands, man. Look, I tried. Some cocoa butter or something, bro.
All right, let's get to the second topic.
All right.
Which is based on another story I came across.
Hit me.
So I'm gonna read the title.
Cool. There's a title. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's the title of the post on the website.
Okay.
Elon Musk reveals Japanese billionaire art collector Yusaku Maezawa
Cool.
will be the first passenger on SpaceX trip to the moon. Okay. 43-year-old entrepreneur said he wanted to use the mission to inspire world peace, but refused to reveal how much he paid.
Must be a lot. Has to be a lot.
Yeah. So my question is, would you go to the moon? Would you go to the moon? I guess there's a few bits to the question.
Yeah.
One, prior to it becoming a normal thing that people do.
Yeah. Would you want to be the first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And then, would you be willing to go after it's normal to travel?
Okay.
Okay. Third question. Would you consider a one-way trip?
Oof.
Because I don't know if you know, there used to be this mission called Mars 1.
Yeah.
Where they were going to send a bunch of people
That will be the first
to Mars.
Yeah.
But it was a one-way trip.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still going on. I haven't bothered to check.
I think I've heard about that.
Yeah.
So first one, would I go to Mars? I'm not going to go to Mars, sorry. Would I go to the moon?
Yeah.
Before it becomes trendy? Yes.
I like how you said trendy.
Well, before it becomes the norm, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Instagram models are trending. They're traveling to the moon. Booty pics.
No one would have that Instagram feed, man. Just me.
Yeah.
I would, man. That's the one in a lifetime experience.
So you'd go before everyone?
If I had the option to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not worried about.
Okay. Sorry. I've thought too far ahead. If it was safe.
Well, you don't know if it's safe.
Good point.
I mean, only a handful of people have been to the moon, supposedly. So
now, okay.
Supposedly.
I might have to retract that.
You could be the first.
Actually, I would. Even if it means my death.
Mm.
I think I would. Because it's... Yeah, I would. I can't really explain why. Because not just because I'll be the first one there, but...
So...
I think it's just because it's cool.
You saying that, I'm gonna skip to the third question, the one-way trip. A few years ago, when I first heard about it, I thought I was like, yeah, definitely. Man. I would definitely go on a one-way trip. Right?
Seriously,
I was like, I would go on the one-way trip to Mars. I don't care about dying there. I think that was because, if I think about it, I didn't think life was that great at that time.
In your current, okay.
Like my situation wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So it was more
So
like,
it'd be
if I go to
a new
Mars,
adventure.
that's brilliant, and I'm not really missing out on anything. Whereas now, I would never do that. You know, I mean,
That's because you have something to hold to here.
yeah. Yeah, I'm in a good relationship. My family, everything's fine. I mean, my family has always been fine, thank God. But now I'm in a very happy relationship, and I wouldn't throw that away just to go to Mars.
I get that.
On a one-way trip.
I get that. One-way trip is difficult.
Yeah. So do you think that's why you wouldn't mind taking the risk?
Because I have nothing holding me here?
Yeah.
Possibly.
We're going deep now.
You're going a bit too deep.
Yeah.
Just keep reading, man. Yeah. Well, no. I don't even know, mate. Now that you put that question up, it's kind of like throwing me left and right. I think just as an experience, I would do it. Because that's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Regardless of whether it'll become the norm later in life. I think I would like to be the first to do anything.
Yeah.
I'd like to jump on an opportunity. In terms of my life right now, things are good. It could be better. Everything could be better. But I'm at a good place. I don't think I'm at a place where I'm happy where I want to be. I want to be. I would have thought by now I'd be somewhere. Be somewhere else or like comfortable.
Yeah.
So if that opportunity arises, I would definitely like to go to the moon. And I've always been interested in space.
Yeah.
That's always like I've always been interested in.
So maybe we start another Kickstarter campaign.
Oh goddamn!
Send CDEC to space.
By myself as well, not even with you guys. That's mean. You're just trying to get me off the podcast.
Well,
yeah,
go one of us off.
No, he's still here, man. Look, he's happily reading, taking in the knowledge, seeping it in. Yeah, I would still like. I say this, and like if it was reality and it actually came up,
it might be a different case. Yeah,
probably I wouldn't. But thinking of it, I probably would. Yeah. And if it became the norm, it become the norm. No, so
yeah, so that's
it won't be.
So question 2 is pretty easy to answer. If everyone's doing it, screw it. I'll go to space as well.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd. Question 1. I don't think I would go to the moon now before it's safe.
But I think it would
shit happens, man. Like, yeah, I've seen.
When you mean
Elon's,
safe, you mean the trip there or?
Well, I've seen Elon's rockets land by themselves.
Yeah, which is.
But I've also seen a lot of them
crash.
Yeah. So
it's true.
It's brilliant. I go to the moon, and then just when I'm about to land, and I think everything's fine, it just tips a bit too much and it blows up, and it's like,
oh, this is great, but it's like
so close yet so far.
True.
Next thing you know, you're fucking throwing my ashes off a bridge.
What ashes? Because all your ashes are on the moon. Yeah, true. That's
no,
true.
in my story, I assumed I made it to the moon,
and you floated.
Floated back. I did all the tourist stuff, and then when I came back, and the rocket was gonna land, then it blew up.
Got it. So I thought it was on the way there. Okay, got it.
Could be.
Hey, you never.
But I'd like to know I saw something and then died, rather than just. I took a very
Surely there'll be some safety measures with that. So you're not exactly.
There's been quite a few space catastrophes, and I'm pretty sure they thought they were safe as well.
It's true, but I like to think there'll be something that would like
an airbag,
like a big ass airbag, sleeping bag airbag. You're just bouncing around in the cockpit. Like.
Do you remember Demolition Man?
Yeah, with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened when Sylvester Stallone crashed? The car filled up with this foam.
Yes.
And it hardened like styrofoam.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, man.
Why don't they do that?
Well, it's easy. It looks easy in the film, but in reality,
the Donnie in the movie.
Yeah, but movies are fake.
What do you mean it's fake?
It's fake, man. Lightsabers aren't real.
It's a different movie.
Or lightsabers are real. I bet you there's someone that's made a lightsaber.
Nah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because you know they have some crazy lasers these days.
I don't
Probably
know.
Probably something you can't pick up and do.
I don't know how that would work. It would basically have to be like a plasma flame. So something like a glorified blowtorch that would shoot the flame like at a specific distance, but that's about it. Like, I don't think you could wield it in the same way. It definitely wouldn't be solid.
True.
Definitely wouldn't be solid.
True. Because you got those things on YouTube. This is going probably off topic.
Yeah.
You got those things on YouTube where people remake weapons from back in the day.
Yeah.
And they try to remake weapons that are in films or in games.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one's tried to make the lightsaber.
Oh, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have tried to think of ways. Like, oh, maybe if I have a concentrated laser beam. What?
If I refract this laser 1,000 times at the same point, it'll be...
Yeah. First of all, to have a laser that can cut through an object, it requires a lot of energy. Not something that you can keep in the pommel of a sword. I think is it called the pommel? The grip?
Yes.
Oh no, the pommel is the end.
The pommel is the end.
Yeah.
You have the... Well, I guess you call it the grip, right? The
Hashtag grip. Sword grip.
I'm doing this like...
Handle.
Jesus,
such a basic word.
What's the thing that guards you? You know, muscles.
The sword hilt. Guard.
Hilt? What's a hilt?
Oh, crap. Hilt, now you're making me think that the hilt is the pommel.
I thought the hilt was this. Oh, I don't even know.
I have a laptop here. I will type hilt. We will see what the hilt is. The hilt of a sword is its handle consisting of a guard, grip, and pommel.
So it's a handle?
I think it's the whole thing.
Okay.
The whole thing.
The hilt is everything.
Yeah, consisting of a guard. So we have the guard, the grip, and pommel.
You learn something new every day.
Yes. The guard may contain a cross guard or quillions. A ricasso may also be present, but this is rarely the case. A tassel or sword knot may be attached to the guard or pommel if you are gay. I added that bit.
I was about to say, that don't sound right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Why would you have like a tassel in your sword?
For me, distraction. Distraction.
Christian.
As yeah.
Or maybe when you're torturing someone, you just tickle their nose. You just... Oh, no.
Maybe it's to whip the horse.
Maybe.
Who knows, man? Most weapons all have some sort of decoration on there, right? I say this like I'm a weapons expert, but I really am not.
We've played enough games.
Yeah,
I played Witcher 3. I didn't complete it. I played Witcher 3.
I played Skyrim. I know that.
Yeah. That's all the knowledge I need.
Hey, it's alright, man. I know how to do this destruction spells. I got that under my belt. I'm a full-fledged wizard.
So what about Mars 1? Would you go to a one-way trip?
Not one way.
Who would you take with you?
What would I take with you?
Who would you take?
Oh, man.
Let's say...
My family definitely would.
Let's say Elon Musk says...
I got space for 3 people of your choosing.
Nah, obviously the choice is Decomplexe. But I will let you off that, so I'm not gonna make it so easy.
What are we talking about? I said plus 3 seats.
Listen, so Elon Musk says you, CDAC, have a fully paid one-way trip to Mars.
Yeah.
You can bring with you 4 more people.
Okay.
There will be no other help sent to you.
Oh.
Other than the initial supplies in order to set up a base.
Okay.
So they'll give you some plants that you have to plant. They will give you some...
For agriculture purposes.
They will give you some rations that will last...
Give you some meds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Supplies. Okay.
So, who do you take and why?
I want to push this question to you first, but...
you cannot do that.
As much as I would love to say Decomplexe.
Yeah.
We'll be effed on the first... I don't even know if they count it as days there, but we'll be effed. Food will be gone. Yeah. Seeds will be dashed.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we landed. Let's have a party to celebrate our arrival.
Yeah.
Let's eat all the rations.
Massive party. Just the 3 of us.
It's like, hey, we have these emergency flares, but let's use them as glow sticks and have a party.
You'll be like, oh, there's morphine here.
Start jabbing each other in the neck like Ocelot and Snake in MGS4.
Banana machines. Oh, mate. So as much as I would love to say Decomplexe, reality would have to be someone that is verified in each one of those fields.
Yeah. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do.
So it would have to be like a medic doctor that can look after supplies.
Like your GP. Would you take your GP?
No, I wouldn't take my GP because it never books me in. I'm still waiting on my appointment, bro. I need my flu jab, man.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna shout his name out here. He might watch this.
What's his first name?
James.
Shout out to James.
What's that, James? You know who you are.
James the GP.
Yeah, man. He gives me my supply.
See, you know where you've gone wrong there.
What do you mean?
You have a white GP.
He's actually not white.
He just said James.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean he's a white person.
Oh,
I'll throw the last name out there, but it's actually I throw out last name Singh.
James Singh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I know. It's a twister.
That is a curveball.
It is a curveball.
That's a baseball.
But it is what it is.
So,
but of course, I wouldn't mind a GP. That's why there's no problem with having a GP though. You said that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because he's white.
Yeah.
Why?
Hashtag no racial.
Yeah. Hashtag no racial.
But it's
qualified.
It's not right.
But let's be real. Not hating on any GPs in the world, but they're just general practitioners. They only. Oof. This is gonna hurt for all our subscribers that are GPs. I'm really sorry, and I know nothing.
Jack of all trades, master of none. He said.
It's true. I am a jack of all trades. I am
the GP.
I say that for myself as well.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'll bring someone that can look after the meds and know how to use it.
Your GP. So
my GP. I'll do that.
James Singh.
Yeah, hold tight, James Singh. So I'll bring him, and I'll bring someone that knows agriculture or some sort. He's like a scientist in agricultural studies, so he'll be able to plant food and stuff. So that's 2. And 3rd would be your good old Marine.
A Marine. Generic Marine.
You need one soldier in the crew, man.
Yeah. Where from?
I don't know. I have to see his resume.
Yeah.
Where's he been? What was his
SAS?
Yeah. SAS.
Navy SEALs?
That's a good guess.
GSG-9, whatever.
Ooh, what's that?
Isn't that the Germans?
Oh, that is the German. Yeah, you're right. Man, as long as he's well trained, just in case we meet some aliens out there.
Yeah, nah, Spetsnaz, man.
Spetsnaz are crazy.
That's what you gotta bring with you.
Yeah. Or the Gurkhas? What's that Filipino army? They were killers. They're all killers.
Yeah, but
killers.
They're short.
Yeah, so that means they're agile.
And they're ninjas.
In space, like
space ninjas.
They're floating around. So, there you were. Yes. Mate, you need to be agile. It doesn't matter about height. Actually, it does matter about height. But no, it don't matter.
Shout out to space ninjas.
I'm sure that has to be a thing. I'm gonna type in space ninjas when I get home and see what comes up.
I'm sure it's a thing.
It has to be.
It's the internet. Everything's a thing. You know. You're probably gonna find a forum with people claiming to be space ninjas.
Oh man, you get those. Yeah, you get those claims, false claims. They are. So yeah, and then Marine or any sort of soldier.
So we have Marine. We got your GP.
Mm-hmm.
We got some guy that knows crops.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Yeah.
You go one more. You go space for one more.
Oof. God damn.
You lay me down here, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'll bring you, obviously.
No, that's not what I mean.
Damn it.
It's just...
I thought I bridged the gap.
So far, you mentioned all dudes.
Oh, yeah. No, but I didn't... Okay, yes, I did. Flipping it.
So...
That don't mean anything.
Something you want to tell us?
No, mate. Don't mean anything. I'll bring a girl, obviously. The hottest chick. On road.
Hey, I'm not judging, you know.
I honestly didn't think of that.
If you want purely 5 dudes,
think of that. Honestly,
it's a one-way trip, man.
Yeah, I know. I honestly didn't think that. That's not to say I'm that certain person, but I'm not. That there's
nothing wrong with being that kind of person.
You know? Me, I don't know. Internet goes quite far, doesn't it? You got Wi-Fi in space.
Yeah, but the signal is really bad, so you click on a page and you gotta wait
like 56k connection.
You gotta wait like 20 minutes for the page to load.
Come on, man. only got 2 seconds on this video.
It's like 4 guys around you, like all waiting to watch the same clip.
Yeah, that is depressing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know who my last one would be. Probably. Yeah.
Me. It's fine. It's cool.
I'll bring you. Why not?
Who'd I bring? I think I would definitely bring like 2 mates.
Mate, that's the disaster waiting to happen.
Okay.
And then again, I don't know who.
In all honesty,
I don't know who mates. There might be sensitive.
In all honesty, whoever you take is gonna end in disaster, because you're talking about 5 people that are never coming back to Earth, so they have nothing to lose, right?
True.
Nothing to gain. You're literally going there to survive,
Yeah.
right? So I think very quickly people will become hostile towards each other. Yeah. So I might as well enjoy it while it lasts. Bring 2 mates. Yeah.
Waiting for the inevitable. Basically waiting for failure and death.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm kind of.
And I'd like to think
out of any situation, man.
I'd like to think that along with the supplies is clear instructions on how to plant the plants, how to divvy up the rations.
See, you didn't say that. You just said there's some seeds. You don't even know what seeds they are.
I didn't say there's some seeds. I said you have supplies.
You have supplies, but I didn't know there was instruction with supplies. There's just
I think
supplies.
so. Come on, man. It's common sense.
No, come on, bro. No, you're throwing things out that I didn't know about.
So I'd bring
help
2
me
mates. I'd bring 2 mates.
Am I one of them?
Yes.
Yes.
It's because you're a team player.
Mate, I'll make sure we survive.
And you're Filipino, so you're a space ninja.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, you're a space ninja.
Okay. I thought we were gonna throw something else.
What'd you think?
Yeah, you're Filipino, so you hard work. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I want to throw this in your face. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so bring you and someone else. I don't know who the other. I'd probably flip a coin. Well, actually, you gotta figure out who wants to come on this one-way trip.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm pretty sure my choice would be slim. Obviously, I don't have a choice, so I would have to bring my girlfriend.
Against her will.
Nah, she would want to come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold tight. Loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
So that's
3.
4 of us. Me, 2 friends, and her.
Yeah.
And then you gotta have a doctor. You just have to.
Yeah,
like something hurts.
Like my first choice.
Something hurts. Eventually, she's gonna get pregnant, so we gotta deliver the baby.
Goddamn, yeah.
The first baby on Mars.
Mate.
You know, I ain't gonna do it.
Epic.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably just grab it by the arms, yank it out.
Grab it.
And you just have 2 arms on your
2 arms. Oh.
So
that's not nice.
yeah, Mars 1.
Man.
That's my mission. 5 people heading to the one-way trip, guaranteed to end in disaster, but at least I have a baby. Space baby.
You only have 2 arms.
Hashtag space baby.
Space baby. Space baby and space ninjas, man.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
And then yeah, like, what would be the first thing you did? Let's say you landed on Mars. The first thing you did.
I'll probably have to take the biggest dump. And I'll do it on Mars.
It's like a 6-month journey, right, to Mars. I'm sure you've taken a dump then.
I'll make sure.
Well, you've held it for 6 months.
After all the rations I've eaten, mate, something's coming out, man. You know them rations, man. They're not real food. It's all packed up. I'll be like, done. Be floating there.
What do you mean it's floating?
I don't know. It's gravity, innit? It'll be slow gravity.
It would be in your suit.
Huh? No, I'll pop one out.
Where are you pooping?
I'll pop it out. Because obviously I'll have the helmet in it.
Yeah.
And it'll be like saying, by that time, technology would have secured this. So it's inanimate from my body. And I undo the flap.
What? So you're just walking around butt naked on Mars?
No, I have a suit.
Yeah.
I have a flap there.
A flap?
Yeah.
This is an interesting
like
spacesuit you have that has a flap for taking shits in space.
It was like, thunk. In a little package.
And it just floats.
And it's just floating.
No, actually, I don't think it would float because there's sufficient gravity on Mars to land on the floor.
That's a good point. Maybe it's like a light gravity, though. It'll be like...
Well, eventually hit the ground. And then
It will eventually hit the ground.
And then the next person steps in
I'm
there.
just joking.
And it's like, who the hell took a shit on Mars already?
been christened. It's like when you go to a new house, you have to christen your house. Christen your house. Christen your toilet.
Yeah.
Christen your house, you know, like you take a crap in the living room.
So before planting a flag, the first thing you do is take
flag. Who cares about flags?
Philly flag,
This
man.
is
Claim it. Claim it on behalf of the Philippines.
Don't need to claim that, man. Don't need to claim it. The verse. This is our planet. This is ours.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't take a crap. I tell a lie. It would be hella funny though. I don't know what I'll do. I would take. Do they have one of those rovers?
Yeah, they gave you one.
Yeah, I'll take a trip because I don't drive in real life, so it'd be nice to drive on Mars with no license. I think that'd be so cool. I'll probably crash and kill myself. But I'll probably do that. Take the rover for a spin. Take the rover for like a nice drift around. Just
Call me DK.
Call me DK on Mars. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
100%. What about yourself?
That's the first thing you do on Mars is take your whip out for a drive.
Take your whip out for a drive, man. Yeah. It's not the first time you ever drive on Mars. You might as well do it. That'll be mine.
What would I do?
What can you do?
Build a sandcastle.
Ask for a hole. Or dig a big hole. I don't know.
Oh, this feels exactly like Earth. Anticlimax.
What the hell did I come here? No Starbucks, no McDonald's. God, someone make me some food.
Just a lot of sand.
Just a lot of red sand.
Yeah.
But
it would be cool though.
It'll be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. It would suck that it's a one-way trip though.
It's fine.
Like you see.
You have to come to terms with it before you go, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like, I understand I'm never gonna see anyone again. But that's fine. It's kind of like the people who just leave, they leave their family behind, they go abroad and they live by themselves in the woods in a cabin or something. I don't know who this person is.
Conversation previous podcast, didn't we? Living in a cabin by yourself.
Yeah, it's be the same thing. It's just extra.
Just
further away, and you know you can't.
But there's no cabin.
Yeah.
There's just a ship.
Yeah. And a rover.
Mate, it'll be an experience. It'll be a wild experience. But I guess, like you said, you have to come to terms with that. You know, you can't leave. You have to survive. That would just break any man, really. Any person. That's quite a grueling thing to go through. To know that you're... Fair enough, you probably got 4 or 5 of your friends or whoever you bring along with you, but that's all you have. And if for any reason they didn't make it, that's just... Damn. The rations are mine. The rations are mine.
So day one, you land, you take your space dump, you take the rover out for a drive, probably doing both at the same time, dumping and driving. And you bump into an alien, right? And they say, describe Earth.
Oh, mate.
In
deep stuff. Okay.
In a sentence.
In a sentence.
Yeah. Describe humans in a sentence. I know. I just came up with it now. I don't know what I'd say.
In a sentence. They are what they are. No, I'm joking.
Now keep in mind, this guy's waiting for you.
It's a guy. So the alien's a guy now. Yeah?
Well, this alien being is just staring at you. It's waiting for a response.
Man, I'll probably just punch in the face. No, I was joking. I wouldn't. I'm like, what are you staring at, bro? Come take a ride in the whip. I'll just be like, humans are complicated beings. But they are.
And he says complicated. How?
I don't even know. I just be like their goals are the same but they're different. Actually, I don't even know what makes sense. I don't know, man. You're putting me on the
You're
spot.
confusing the alien.
Like the alien knows how to speak my language already, so any word I tell it will be
universal
confusing.
translator device.
So there's a chip. It's a chip right next to a chin. if he has a chin. Mate, I don't know. Look, I am human. Come meet my friends.
Come meet my friends.
Yeah, my friends that came with me.
It sounds like a fucking setup to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I asked you a simple question. Now you want to invite me back to your friends.
Yes. But if he's that curious, he'll come.
Fast forward, 3 hours later, the alien's on a spit roast.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. Nah, I wouldn't do that. First thing I would do is freak out.
Yeah.
If I saw an alien. Period.
Yeah, obviously. So you probably try to run him over.
Yeah, if I'm in my car, I'll probably try to just get away.
Yeah.
He's just there floating, looking at me, following me everywhere. I go, ah! Yeah, that's freaky, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't know what sentence to say. I probably wouldn't even say anything.
So in this scenario,
you're
not freaking out. You're not freaking out for whatever reason. Let's say he's calmed you down somehow.
Yeah.
So you can have a conversation with him. Yeah.
Okay. I honestly don't know what I would say. To describe the human race. I
agree with what you said, that it's complicated.
Because I can't.
But how? Like, complicated how?
Just in mindset and how they think.
Yeah.
Like, some are accustomed to helping, humanity, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Some are just in it for self-gain. Some people are, good. Some people are bad.
Let me just check if the recording's still continuing.
Have a look. Because I didn't hear a click. So my guess is it's still coming on.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I hope. The timer's going.
I just be like, there's some good humans and some bad humans.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not black and white. Well, it is black and white.
What makes them bad?
I guess it would be how they carry themselves and what they do to others. How they if they're there to inflict harm, they're bad, I guess.
No, I mean, what makes them act
what
that
makes
way?
them bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. Situations, maybe. I guess it's experience. They've experienced different things. Every human experiences different things. Some people follow trends, or I guess you could say religions, or some sort of dogma, and that could their influence poorly influences others to do stupid things.
Should we come and
you're saying this as if you're the alien.
Yeah. So should we come and meet you guys, or is it not a good idea? And now remember, you're like the first contact they have. Yeah. So you're kind of acting as an ambassador, even though you didn't want to be.
I hear that. Should we meet him? Yes. But I think there's not one person you can meet. There's as a person, I speak for humanity, but I don't consider myself the leader of humanity. So who you're speaking to now, myself, is just a fellow human. Take my hand.
Yeah.
Let me show you the way.
I can show you the world.
Be there by and it's shimmering splendid. So I would never act, obviously, because I'm the first human contact. I'll be the ambassador, but I'll make it. I'll tell him or tell it or whatever. I'll tell him that I don't speak for the rest of humanity. Yeah,
but would you?
Would
you encourage them to go?
Yeah, I'll be like, why not? Yeah, I would. Yeah, and I would obviously reflect the information back to them. I'll be like, so what's your race? How are your people? What are you here for? Are you here to kill me?
Spartans, what is your profession?
Medic friend. Okay. I think we'll just converse, man, as best we can.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a hard thing to speak on behalf of the world. But
well, it's not really on behalf of. It's just like.
Well, essentially, what you're saying, it kind of is, no?
Kind of is.
Because he's getting.
Like this, like you're making the first impression.
Yeah,
but
so his impression would probably be like, "Cool, this is what humans are." But at the same time, I obviously say like.
But you shouldn't let that skew what you're saying. I mean, it will. Yeah. But in theory, you shouldn't let it. You should just be frank and honest. Like,
I would be frank and honest. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, "No, they're terrible people," and that's it.
Yeah.
But I would just be like, "There's some good people. There's some bad people. How?" There's some stuff that I don't know. Maybe I'll record past. I don't know. Like there's been some bad people in the world that have, you know, scorned the earth with war and conflict. But at the same time, we're still compassionate and open-minded. And I think it's worth chatting to us, I guess, or seeing us. See our world for yourself. You can make the decision, but then again, I don't know what his agenda is or what the alien's agenda is. It could be like, okay, cool. Let me go check him. Nah, these guys suck. Dead. Oops, sorry, Andrew. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know. First contact is crazy. All I know is if aliens did arrive on our world, boy, it's game over for us. I'm thinking. Unless we can come to some sort of middle ground.
I guess it depends. It depends why they're visiting. Like.
But like. Yeah, it's true.
If they're exploring,
yeah, but
I don't think they'd be hostile.
No,
I mean, I'm basing this on like, I guess how we behave when we're in the exploration phase. We don't necessarily come with bad intent.
Yeah.
If our world was destroyed and we needed to find somewhere else, that might force us to be hostile in certain situations.
Yeah. But that depends on them though, right?
Yeah.
Because the fact that they're able to make that trip to see Earth surely means that they may have capability of, you know, of conflict. Whether we instigate or not.
Yeah.
Because we're like, I don't know. I like to think they'll probably be more technologically advanced.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't use technology at all and they have some sort of different thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Like maybe their biology allows them to...
Yeah, it allows them to do that. But...
That's the thing. We make a lot of assumptions when we think about like aliens. Yeah. Like, oh, they have to be carbon based. They have to breathe oxygen. They have to because of it's what we understand. But,
yeah.
But it's like really and truly,
they could be.
It could be
anything.
It could just be energy, in the sense of like, you know, there's nothing tactile. It doesn't have form. It could just be energy, right? But
we won't know that.
We wouldn't know
because we can only pull from our experiences and what we've discovered and what we know. Yeah. So that's, as I see it, we don't know what we don't know until we know something, or until an alien sighting, real one. I don't know, or we make contact with an alien. Then we'll see.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the world would fare in terms of unison, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like,
explain.
As in, like, if an alien was to visit, like it was on a trip or something. If alien we have a first counter with the alien, how the powers, like whoever's in charge, whether it be the president or whatever, like what would their take be on it? Like how would it be with welcoming, open arms? Would it be considered, you know? Because we like to keep things at arm's length, I like to think.
Yeah, I think...
Especially of the unknown.
I think the smart thing would be have one finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
But also...
Be open to...
Yeah, so like sit down at the table with us, but we'll still have the hand on the gun underneath the table. Yeah. Just in case shit pops off.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
It really wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But we still think like
we need to have some sort of
let's have our nuke ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though this galactic civilization traveled across space and time probably in an instant. Yeah. Somehow we still think our puny weapons will do something.
That's what I'm saying, mate. It's like, it's crazy.
They can probably read our thoughts, so they know we have the nuke button ready, and they're just ignoring us because they're like, you guys are idiots.
Yeah, this is, just press the button already. I'll press it for you.
Yeah. Okay, it did nothing. Now let's talk.
Let's talk business. But that's the thing, though. Know if the alien life form knows that they are superior,
Yeah.
essentially all the cards are in their favor.
Yeah.
So we are at mercy to them.
Mm.
So whether we make a good impression or not, it doesn't really matter to them.
Yeah.
Because they could just be like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's really up to how they feel, if they had a good day or a bad day.
yeah, either that
Yeah.
or we have something that they need.
Yeah.
Or
Instagram.
yeah. How do you get a good photo on Instagram? Because I got 50 likes.
Okay, turn around, bend over.
damn.
Nah, it's not gonna work for you.
Bend over, you know.
Yeah, you need a bigger booty.
Like your head's
Now you get all the
your
likes.
head's too in the frame. You need to push back a bit more. Let me show you
Yeah.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I like to think there is an alien life form out there or something,
Mm.
whether it be a civilization or just like an entity.
Yeah.
Because no way that we were made by luck. If you know what I mean. When I see people say it was made from the Big Bang, or you know, a higher power made us who we are. Like I don't know.
So now you're going into kind of a different territory about
Kind of.
who created us
Yeah, kind of.
and where we created, or where we just
Or we just by luck.
primordial ooze that
Yeah.
eventually
Evolved.
evolved into.
Into what we are now. It's crazy, man. Like I don't know if science or religion is the answer, or if one has better answer than the other one.
Mhm.
But I like to
I
think
think
there's
I think this is a good topic to have when
when this guy gets off his newspaper.
yeah,
I agree.
because I mean
Speaking of evolution.
yeah, he's way behind.
Yeah. Hey, he's reading. Oh, it's upside down though. I get it. He's probably playing a crossword or something. No, it'll be a good conversation.
Like religion,
It's a hard topic.
at least in my life, has like the past, what is it, 3 years now, has literally turned my life around. Before, I guess I have to say I was an atheist. I was like reading like Richard Dawkins, and I was all with it. Then it changed. So yeah, like this is gonna be a good topic to go in depth.
I agree. It's going to be a sensitive.
It'll probably be a
subject.
whole episode in itself.
I like to think it would probably it would have to be.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something you can't just
gloss over.
Sum up in
Yeah.
like 20 minutes, man. But it's definitely a conversation that we'll probably have. It's probably not a conversation I want to bring up because I know it's sensitive to just all parties, especially viewers. But you know, it'll be a conversation. It'll be an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
But I believe there is aliens out there, and if they are, you know, it's out. Shout yeah. Decomplex.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
They'll be there on their YouTube.
Donate
alien
money
tube.
for the Finding Atlantis Fund.
I mean, they probably found it. The aliens already found it. And they're like, nah, we found it already. I'm subscribed. I don't want to donate. But yeah, that'll be another topic.
Yeah.
On another date. I don't know when that'll be because I know Tiggs is.
Yeah, he's gonna be reading his paper for the next few weeks.
Yeah,
It's all right. We
figuring out
can.
his crossword.
We'll probably bring some other people to not read newspapers while he's reading his paper.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Oh yeah. If you met alien, what would you say?
So okay,
So what it
same
is.
thing as you.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that somehow they've managed to calm me down. They have a power of some sort. Like maybe they've done some brainwave syncing,
It's
and
like a test or something.
they've managed to like bring my stress levels down.
Yeah,
Cool.
endorphins are down like.
Yeah, so I can communicate with them.
Yeah.
Do I speak to them first?
Oh, they'll probably like.
They'll
life
say what?
form, inferior life form. No, it's like same question you asked me.
Yeah.
What are humans like? What are these so-called humans like? Because they're obviously You're the first human they see.
I say, well, I don't know why you're being patronizing. I don't know why you're saying so-called humans. We're humans.
Oh, well, as in like to them.
No, you have to get defensive now, Mr. Alien.
No, man. What are you talking about, bro? They say bro as well. We're talking about bro. No. As in like they'll be like humans.
Yeah.
Life form. What life form are you? Who are you?
I would say, this is a good question actually. I don't know what I would say. What would I say? Because you're literally speaking on behalf of humanity.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly. Yeah, it's a hard.
Yeah,
thing,
of course,
man.
of course. And you don't want to say the wrong thing and taint humanity.
Yeah, and I think that would be confusing for the alien.
Yeah,
because obviously,
you can't say certain things because they might not understand it conceptually.
Exactly.
You know, like we have the idea of friends.
Yeah, they're
like what is a friend?
Yeah, I hear you.
So you kind of have to describe it in a way that.
You're saying this to alien. You got to describe it in a way that I can understand.
But like you know, like some of us are good, some of us are bad. So there's a concept of good and bad. Like, does the alien understand what that is? Right? Like maybe to them there is no good and bad. Maybe there's just good. Like maybe they always
maybe
do.
It's just bad.
Maybe they always do what they're supposed to do. Right? Maybe they don't even have a choice than to do what they're supposed to do. Right?
Well, you're talking like hive mentality, right? You're talking in terms of like,
not necessarily.
They're all wired the same.
So like
they don't have consciousness.
They have a consciousness, but let's say they don't have a free will.
Okay.
Like they do what they're told.
Okay.
But yeah, so the point I'm making is like
what you say to them, they may take it.
They might not understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Something as simple as good and bad to us.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'm overcomplicating it because now I'm trying to think of a sentence that would be like universally understood.
Like tapping on tables.
Yeah, like fucking Morse code. Okay, so let's say they understand the words that we use.
Yeah.
Okay. What would I say? I think I would say...
Probably just hand them like a mobile phone.
Here. Google. Figure it out.
Google. Love it.
I would say... I really like the answer you gave where it's complicated. So I would say we are diverse species. We are capable of doing great things, but we're also capable of doing great acts of evil. But we shouldn't be judged on those acts because the majority of people are not evil. So if you wish to communicate with us, be aware that we will do stupid stuff because we are still very young in our don't want to say evolutionary stage. We're very young in terms of our view of life and what it means to exist within the cosmos.
I like how you abbreviate in the cosmos, not just as in Earth.
Yeah.
Because then that will kind of be, if you say we just don't know how to...
we just don't know how to exist.
Yeah.
Not just on Earth. Like, you know, you could send us to Mars tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the guy would be pooping and driving.
Hey,
so
hey, that guy has a name.
Lord
His name's Lord T-Deck.
So whether it's Earth or Mars, we're still pooping and driving.
Mate, if aliens saw me do that, they're just like primitive, man. Zap this guy. Honestly, they see a guy pooping.
Or they would say, that guy's a roadman.
This guy's an OG. Let's bring him back. We can learn from him. Yeah.
The freedom he experiences. He's so carefree.
I want that.
I don't have the power to make my own choice, but this guy's driving and pooping at the same time.
Mate. It's a hard
Yeah,
one.
that's probably that's probably what I'd say.
That's a good answer. That's not a good answer.
Because that's how
you put us
kind of
in a good. You put us in a good light, but also highlighted obviously what us as.
That's kind of how I see life, though. Like life is generally good.
Yeah.
There are moments that suck.
Yeah.
But life is generally good.
Hmm.
And people are generally good.
Hmm.
But obviously there's a number of us that ruin it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we are capable of doing great things. Like,
mate,
like when we work together, we can accomplish a lot of things.
That's the thing.
So yeah,
just working together, mate.
That's what I'd say.
That's a good answer.
And then I'd ask him, I guess it would come back to religion. I would say,
what do you believe, or are you saying?
Yeah, who created you?
Hmm.
Who created you?
Maybe they don't have the answer.
Well, in theory, their answer should be the same as ours.
True.
Like, depending on which religion inclination you have, if you believe in...
They must have some sort of...
If you believe in one creator, then one creator means one creator. It doesn't mean one for me, one for you. It means one for everybody. So, in theory...
It should be the same.
It should be the same.
Yeah.
And that might be enough to unify
everything. To unify the world.
The two civilizations, like us and this alien civilization.
Yeah, because I guess there's a common what do you call it? Not common goal, but it's we all share the same
teachings.
Teachings, yeah, I guess you could say teachings.
Because I can't imagine. This is where science and religion are not the same. Science and religion, they have the similarity in the sense that they both try to explain things and how things came to be and how they exist now and their purpose, I guess. But what science wouldn't do, because science is facts, right? It doesn't have good and bad. Science is just science, right? Like, if you set fire to a tree, it will burn. That's just what it is. There's no like, that's a good action or that's a bad action. There's an action and there's a reaction.
Yeah, that's it.
Simply
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine us meeting an alien life form and we're like, oh, cool, they understand maths. We understand maths. That's enough for us to be brothers. But what religion would do is, especially if we both believe in the same God, in theory, if you believe in the same God, then you have the same teachings. And part of that teaching is usually, love thy neighbor. We're all like children of the same creator, so the same courtesy that you would afford someone else on earth of the same religion as you would kind of have to abide by the laws that you're given, and like, hey, this alien believes in the same creator as us, so he's our brother, so I kind of have to treat him the same way as I treat the human, unless somewhere in the text it's I haven't seen any exemptions in any religion that says except aliens.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's something that religion would afford us, whereas science wouldn't. Like, religion would bring a way for us to be together. Science wouldn't.
Yeah,
science would just help us communicate. That's about it.
I hear you.
Religion 1, science 0.
I hear you.
Yeah.
There is that fine line between science and religion, and they can't be entwined. Like, science is very much separate. Not very much separate, but it's its own entity in terms of how they view things.
Yeah. I feel like science is more, let's say, aggressive towards the debate, right? Because they're like, facts. Can you prove this thing? No. Well, then it just doesn't matter. Whereas religion accepts, like, religion understands that religion, because of how it manifests itself, it has to be more open-minded. So it has to accept that science explains a number of things, but I can't explain everything.
But doesn't science only explain what it can explain? Yeah,
but they choose to ignore other things, or they always have theories, like what created the Big Bang.
Yeah,
they say, it started off from a point of singularity, a point of infinite density, and it was so small, it's like inconceivable. It's like, okay,
if it's inconceivable,
great,
how'd you find it? No.
Great, that's fine. I can imagine something super tiny, even beyond my understanding, and super dense, right? Cool. But what put it there? There's no answer. Now we have the concept of like a pulsating universe where it expands and then reaches a certain size and then implodes again and then expands again. Cool, fine. But what started the initial one? Right?
Yeah.
Science doesn't, because of what science is, it doesn't stipulate.
No, I don't.
And he also doesn't have the luxury of saying, well, there's a creator. Like, that's not science.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because science is like, okay, we need to be able to test this theory and verify it by fact. That's how scientific studies are done. Like, you have a theory, you prove it. Can it be tested and verified by someone else and achieve the same result? If yes, it passes. If not, then it's just a theory.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not. Like I said, we'll save this for another time. It's not a debate. It's just a conversation. But I hear you. I hear what you mean.
Yeah.
Goddamn aliens. Till that time comes, man. I'm gonna keep my Glock close.
I don't think it's ever gonna.
No, not a lifetime anyway.
No.
Probably not in the next lifetime. Who knows? One can only predict. There's enough YouTube footage of sightings of aliens. There's people out there that says I have been abducted.
I used to be all about those videos. I used to be all about those videos. I used to watch like endless videos of like UFO sightings and this and that. But now it's getting a bit ridiculous because we have like everyone's got a high megapixel camera on their phone.
But everything you see on here,
but all the videos are worse than they were back then. It's like, really?
I know.
Really? Not one decent video these days.
Yeah. No, I
they managed to get pictures of Kim Kardashian on the beach with her cellulite, but we can't get a nice picture of a little crispy UFO.
It's true, man.
Come on.
It's crazy. Well, who knows? Maybe there's some dark secret that they have locked up in the vault somewhere. What
do you mean? Like what?
I don't know. You have stories at Area 51. That's probably not Area 51. But it is what it is. Yeah. Maybe there's something. Maybe there is something not in Area 51 because obviously that's like the focus. Everybody's like Area 51 aliens. Maybe there's something that we're not aware of. A compound somewhere else. Maybe they have recollection of some sort of alien life form or something. I don't know. It's all speculation.
What about the notion that they exist, like around us?
Oh, as in like.
Well, you know how we were saying before, like energy.
Yeah.
Like they could be around us.
They could be around us. Yeah, it's true.
And again, it's that thing with science. Like you can't disprove it
until
but you also can't prove it.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you do with that idea?
Shelf it, I guess, and move on to something that you can prove, or something that you can theoretically, scientifically present as fact. Because, like, not mocking science in any way. Just science has done a lot, regardless.
Yeah, we're recording on microphones, saving this on the laptop.
Yeah, man, like it's come a long way.
Yeah.
From what it was.
The abacus.
The abacus. Now we have calculators. Now we have flipping all that madness.
Yeah.
Got computers that can do things for us now. But you got to understand, like scientists back in the day, never got much credit. All they were is just subjectified to, you're crazy.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense. yes, people thought the Earth was flat back in the day.
They still do.
Yeah, they still do. They still do. But you know, like inventions and ideas have been made to better human life and just us as a human race, and it shouldn't be knocked about. The thing with religion and science is it's so you can't really bridge the gap. Like science can't, well, as much as science like to mock religion, at the same time religion like to mock, not even mock, but just like religion always have something to say about science in general. It's just a fine line. I don't think that they can be joined at the hip in any shape or form until there is, I don't know, one unified idea. Or like
I think science can go a long way.
I think science is.
For example, if scientists were like to accept the notion that God exists, I think that would squash a lot of issues, because it's like, okay, there was a creator. Everything we prove with science still applies. Of course, at no point does religion say 1 and 1 is not 2, right? Everything that science has proven still applies, and that's it. But there was a creator. That's all science has to do. Just accept that, right?
No, but even if they were to agree to that, it can't. Like a lot of things would have to change. Both in what am I trying to think? It doesn't come to mind at the moment. Mate, trust me, I've read a lot of books about religion and science, and I've seen the for and againsts. Like I said, you were an atheist beforehand, and where you are presently is, you know, you believe in a religion, and to me, it's just. I don't know. Like as I see it, where I base it is, I was religious. So I did believe in, you know, there being a God and all that stuff. But now presently where I am, I feel like I've come away from that mode of believing in something, and instead.
Why do you think that is?
I just feel.
Doesn't make sense to you?
No.
Why?
As in like religion? No.
Why?
Not so much. I don't know. I just feel like it was more kind of brought on me as a young kid.
Yeah. I mean, I had that as well. I grew up in a
it's kind of just not
Christian
forced,
Orthodox
but
family.
it's just, you know, how I was born, the experiences I gained from it. But I never really took them to heart. And after start reflecting on it, it like I used to pray every day. I used to, every time I go to bed, I pray. But not that I was seeking some sort of answer or some like, yo man, like help me. But then there was no answer. Not that, it's just I felt like I needed to concentrate on myself, me as a person. And I don't think I needed an exterior or ulterior kind of like person or spirit or whatever to decide that for me. I feel like religion is very much different for everyone. People are just, you know, reading scriptures or whatever. They pull out the best experience from that and they'll mold it into their daily lives. So it doesn't mean that you have to believe in this. But reading, I remember there was a quote that said that religion is a deal, whereas humanism or whatever is like a journey. So speaking in terms of just like Catholic Christians, it was do this, don't do this, and you'll get to heaven. And it was very kind of like subjectified. This is what, like, it's just this and this and this and this. Follow these steps, and then you'll get to where you need to be. And obviously nowadays, that's not how the world works now. Obviously, people don't follow the scriptures as they do back in the day. You know what I mean? So I think just my whole take on it just kind of it didn't tip on itself. Like, wasn't just one day going, screw this, screw you. Like, I really just reflected on me as a person. And I felt like I was doing myself more justice by just doing what I feel is right.
So
to better everyone else.
So
around
do
me.
you believe in a higher power?
Not really, no. Not currently. Not now. No.
Did you ever?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how that can change. I understand what you're saying about the teachings. Like, for example, if you're looking around you and you're like, well, some people are following the teaching, some people are not. This kind of doesn't make sense. Some of these teachings don't apply to the modern age. That doesn't make sense. Did that make you doubt the existence? Like, well, if they're wrong about that, maybe they're wrong about the existence of God as a whole. And if that's the case, then I guess what created us?
Like, I guess I was jumping between the line of like a non-believer and an agnostic believer. So I was the type of person that was like, yeah, I don't take religion as seriously as as people do, but I kind of believe there may be someone that is out there that is watching over us or created us or doing something, but he's just doing it from a passive view. Just like he doesn't, you know what I mean? Free will, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like, no, like, why should I think that there's something there? I'd rather just be concentrating on what I currently am now and build myself as a person better, rather than kind of seeking to something which I will never know. I guess the value of it changed. It didn't have the same value as it used to. Yeah, and it wasn't. And I'm not saying I pick science over religion or whatever. I have complete respect for anyone that has religion and believes in certain values and certain things. But I rather take from, like, I'll read like a scripture. If I was to read a scripture, and I wouldn't think of it literally like, this is what God said, or this is what his followers said. I'll just be like, I'll take the good from it, and just, because like you look at the Bible, they have the Old Testament, which is just full of death and destruction and all that stuff. And then there's another book that tells you about, love thy neighbor. Like, let's be real, no one really sticks to, like, if you look at the Ten Commandments, no one will stick to them. That's like outdated. You can't bring a scientist back to the old days. So if you had like a scientist that could, I don't even know, like cure an illness, and you send them back to the days of, Jesus or whoever, they will be like, huh? That's like, they'll consider that a miracle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does that make him a Messiah?
No, because that's not all they did. They also spoke certain truths.
But that's truths that are just the norm now. They don't. It's hard. I can't explain it, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it because.
Yeah, it's
a sensitive subject.
It is a podcast all of its own.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a big discussion.
I agree, and I don't think it. Yeah, like I said, it can't be summed up now. So I don't think there's a reason for us to talk about it now.
All right,
but we will talk about it.
So let's go to my birthday.
Good segue.
After these messages.